So I wanted to just talk a little bit about how to shut a company down and how incredibly annoying and inefficient this process is when you start to have to deal with city, state, and the Department of Finance. So basically, to shut down a corporation, in this case that's incorporated in New York, you can't just go online, click a button, and say, shut this company down. And that's it. It should be really simple, but it's not. So the way it works is you actually have to send a letter to the New York State. In this case, it's New York State, so there's state and city. So you have to send it to the Department of Finance for the state to basically get a what's called a consent to dissolution of a corporation. All it is a permission slip. It's just you send out this letter. They then look at the books and make sure that you've paid all your taxes, you know, that you're all up to speed on your corporate taxes, and then they just send this stupid thing back that basically says consent to dissolution of a corporation, blah blah, Secretary of State, this company is good to go. That's it. They could just email this, and then here's what's really fun. I also have to do this for the city. So it's not good enough to just send it to the state, right? The city has to say you're in good standing, you've paid all your city taxes as well. So this is New York City Department of Finance. Then once you have these stupid letters, then you get to send a letter that looks like this to the Department of State, the New York Department of State. Basically saying, here's a couple of letters that say I'm in good standing, I want to shut down my company. My question is, why the hell am I the one who has to deal? By the way, each of these steps takes like months. It takes months. I don't know why. They screwed up my address for multiple times. I had to call, and the only good part about calling the New York State Department of Finance is their hold music. Their hold music is actually really good. And they were very nice, but they screwed up my address multiple times. Something wasn't filed quite right. They had to update it. It didn't get updated. I called back 6 weeks later. So this whole process ends up just taking forever. And I just don't understand why I'm the one who has to deal with these shitty, government agencies that are super inefficient. Why can't I just say, New York, Department of State, close down my company. You guys, then you call, Department of Finance, make sure that the company has paid all the taxes, whatever, and if it flags anything, then send me an email and say, hey, your company still owes, $50 in back taxes. Pay it here, and then we'll close the company, and you're all good to go. I don't understand how a company, a corporation, has to be in the middle of all this crap just to shut down. It's bad enough you have to shut down, right? Obviously something went wrong and you're shutting it down. Now you also have to go through all these steps. Anyway, this is just really annoying. I wish this whole process were a lot more efficient, and I'm annoyed that that the company is the one who has to wait on hold and file all this paperwork and stuff, where really the paperwork is a joke. All they're asking for is your name, your address, your email, your phone number, and a signature. Now, why I can't do this online, I don't understand. Why it's not done instantaneously online, click a button, is everything paid? Yes, you're good to go. You paid all your New York City taxes, you're fine. Great. Now go to the next step. Check it with the Department of State, or the state finances. Okay, you paid that. Great. Now complete the third step with the Department of State online, and that whole process should take all of 90 seconds. But instead, it's taken about 6 months now, because I closed the company last year. So, great. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm sure it's really slow and inefficient for really great reasons. I don't really care. But it's really annoying for small businesses and startups who are comprised of a handful of people and don't want to deal with this crap, especially because at this point you're on to other things. So anyway, that's it.